Hey VC, Chad here. Apologies in advance. I'm making this video on my old computer, so not only is the quality going to be pretty terrible, but the text of course is going to be backwards. My tablet is elsewhere tonight, and actually had a chance to make a video, so even though it's not going to look very good, I didn't want the opportunity to pass me up. Playing in the background is Desert. This is a concept album from some Italian composers from 1979. This is from Record Store Day last year, and it's just fantastic. Again, the text is backwards. I know, I'm so sorry, I really am, but I want you to see me. I want to converse. So anyway, yeah, great stuff playing in the background. Turn it down a little so I don't have to just shout. I'm drinking a Sam Jackson. Can't ever go wrong with a good Sam Jackson. And I just wanted to check in. Or how many more times I can say been watching everyone's videos. The new two Andreas's videos I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed Roger Coleman's last video. Joe Robertson. There's others, but oh, Fred. Fred did 2 videos this week. I've really been enjoying watching your all stuff. Love being a part of this community. It's just amazing. I've got some stuff to show you. Phone ringing. Mostly 2014 LPs. Record Store Day is coming up, and I'm actually kind of excited this year. I'm always big on Record Store Day, but there's some cool stuff this year. I really wanted to get the LCD Sound System box set, The Long Goodbye, their last concert at Madison Square Garden. Wanting the Public Enemy reissue, the Flaming Lips for Takes a Nation Million song was back. Wanting the 2 Flaming Lips things they're putting out, Split with Devo and the 24-hour song. There's some Rough Guide stuff, Rough Guide to Voodoo and the Rough Guide to Bollywood Psychedelia. Quite a few things. Those are just off the top of my head that I'm actually looking forward to. So I will be doing a Record Store Day video on Record Store Day. So for those of you who still give a shit about Record Store Day, be watching for that. It's so not cool to like Record Store Day in the VC, but I do. I gotta keep it real. Okay, so let's get to almost 3 minutes of no records. Let's get to it. 2014 LP, Liar's Mess. This is on Mute. This is their 7th studio LP, and in my opinion, their best since 2006's Drums Not Dead. This is a fantastic album. This is the album of the year for me so far. It's kind of premature for me to be calling things album of the year, but again, it's March, and again, I like Record Store Day, so I'm that kind of guy. This is the album of the year for me. But it really is. This amazing cover. This sounds like Liars found some unreleased 9 Inch Nails songs from around 1991 or 2 in an attic, in Trent Reznor's attic, and they decided to cover them and rewrite the lyrics to make them a little bit better. And James Murphy, DFA, produced the album. That's kind of what it sounds like, and that may not sound good to you, but it's actually really, really awesome. This is so heavy, dark dance music. Just incredible tones, incredible synths, production, huge step up from their last album, even though I liked their last album, but this is just phenomenal. Highly, highly, highly recommended. A 9.8 out of 10 for me, if you're into minute ratings. Just phenomenal. Really worked for me. It may not work for you. This is not for everybody, but it is for me. Liar's Mess. Another 2014 LP, The War on Drugs, Lost in the Dream. This is on Secretly Canadian. Fantastic album. If you enjoyed the last Kurt Vile album, Wake It On My Pretty Days, I think you'll really enjoy this. Sort of psychedelic folk, neo krautrock. I don't know. It starts off with a bang. Under the Pressure and Red Eyes are 2 of the best songs I've heard all year easily. Bread Eyes is probably the song of the year for me. I showed the album of the year and the song of the year. This is on purple clear vinyl. It's a double LP. Nice pressing. Sounds great. Sounds very warm and analog. The only issue I have with this album... Oh, and also, this is really cool. I've never seen a band do this, and kudos to the War on Drugs. They actually put a guitar pick in every album, or at least in this limited edition purple vinyl pressing, which is really cool because my dad keeps calling. I don't know what he needs that bad. Maybe I should get it, but I'm going to make this video. I talk to my dad a lot. We're really good friends. Anyway, this is the only issue I have with this album is it pales in comparison. Some of the songs pale in comparison around the middle of the album. The more subdued songs just don't really live up to the first part of the album. All in all, very solid. Really like it. It may be a grower. I mean, again, I love it, but those other songs may grow a little bit on me as time goes on. But that's really worth checking out. Seen this shown. I know Roger Coleman showed this. This is the Sun Over Terrestrials collaboration from a few years ago, but it was just released. This is on Southern Lord. This is just a standard black vinyl version. The 1,000 copies of the clear sold out pretty quick on pre-order. This is really good. If you're looking for typical Sun, you may be somewhat disappointed. There are large drones, but there's much more of almost a jazz atmospheric influence to this. It didn't blow me away, but it was really, really good, and not a bad step in the Sun's discography by any means. I really liked it. It's worth checking out. It was really cheap. It was $15, so that's good. This is an album I've not seen anywhere. I've not seen it reviewed anywhere. I've not seen it shown anywhere. It's getting next to no attention, and it's odd because this is a band called Sisyphus. This is a side project of Sufjan Stevens. It includes the rappers Serengeti and Sunlux and Sufjan. It's a three-man band side project. This is on Asthmatic Kitty. This came out this year. This is a hip-hop, I guess if I was blurbing it, I would call it a hip-hop side project of Sufjan Stevens. This is a 2 LP set on clear vinyl with yellow spray paint, like graffiti, if you can see that. I've never seen a spray-painted vinyl, which is kind of cool. This album, this was a blind buy for me. I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know anything about it. When I saw the hype sticker and it said Sufjan Stevens, Serengeti, Sunlux, I thought, well, I guess that's worth checking out, because I won't say I'm a big Sufjan fan. I'm a big fan of certain albums of his. Like everyone else, I love Illinois and Michigan. I really like the EP, All the Delighted People. I didn't really care for the Age of Odds. I thought that was sort of hit or miss. This is hit or miss too. This is really strange because it's there's some songs that are very epic and sound like they could be on the Age of Odds, but there's some songs like the third track, Booty Call, sounds like it could be on a Gucci Mane album. So they really go for that, I won't say southern hip-hop, but a party hip-hop, Schoolboy Q type sound on some of these, and others are like these more Postal Service type songs. There's some where Sufjan just sings. So basically it is a side project, and it sounds like a side project if you understand what that means. Having said that, the production is just banging, just fantastic tones, very clear. It's very clear what they were trying to do, but the overall execution of an overall cohesive statement, I think, somewhat suffers. But worth checking out if you're into experimental hip-hop, if you're into Shabazz Palaces, things like that. Worth checking. If you like Sufjan, worth checking out. Another 2014 LP, the last one I'm going to show, The Black Lips, Under the Rainbow. This is on Vice Records. This is the band's 6th, maybe 7th studio LP. This is colored vinyl on marble. Very nice marble vinyl there. This was recorded in Nashville, Tennessee with Patrick Carney of the Black Keys. Gets a little confusing, the Black Keys, the Black Lips. Patrick Carney has done production for other bands, but this, like Arabia Mountain, like Good Bad Not Evil, is a bit hit or miss. It's a little inconsistent. I really, really like his song, Justice After All. That is just amazing song. I love it. I love Boys in the Wood. There's one of the songs, Smiling. There's maybe 11, 12 songs, and half of them are really, really great. The other half are just kind of, you know, forgettable. Not bad. There's nothing offensively bad, but sort of somewhat forgettable. I like this just as much as I like Arabian Mountain, the last one. So the Black Lips can keep releasing these somewhat inconsistent albums, and I'll still be a fan because there's so many, at least half the album's going to be really great, really catchy. The rest of the albums are soul albums. Otis Redding Live in Europe. This is a mid-range reissue on Atlantic. It's in stereo. I can't go wrong with Otis Redding. I really do prefer, though, the Otis, which I have on vinyl, Live at the Whiskey A Go-Go, to this one. The Live at the Whiskey A Go-Go, the first track on there, Can't Turn Me Loose. My God, that is the most raw, energy, soul performance of a song I think I've ever heard in my life. And the version of Can't Turn Me Loose on this just sounds like Boy Scouts performing compared to the other version. So, again, not bad. I'm not going to hear and say something bad about Otis Redding, but I did prefer the Live at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Last two records, James Brown. This is from James Brown's prime era in my period, 1968 to 1970. This is Hot Pants. Just an incredible, you know, the Godfather of Soul in his prime, doing his thing. Band is funky as hell, really tight. Trying to get all James Brown albums, at least until, you know, late 70s at least. This is another one, and I love this one. This is an instrumental one, James Brown, the Popcorn, the James Brown Band. All instrumental, but just funky as hell. Just sounds like they're just about to, the walls are about to fall down the recording studio. They're just getting so funky. Really love that. And look at the confidence of that man doing the Popcorn. I just love it. So anyway, yeah, about 8 LPs there. Hope everyone's doing well. I am watching your videos. There's my dad again. I'm going to get this. I really hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you soon.